Hi, my name is Don Collins. I'd like to take this opportunity to talk to you about some problems that I've faced in my life and that possibly you can learn from my mistakes. Also, there's going to be some information about some things that will help you that helped me considerably. 1967, I was in Vietnam, wounded by a landmine. Spent 11 months hospitalized in military hospitals. Had 55 surgeries since that time. Chronic pain I've dealt with for 42 years. Had all types of different surgeries. Just recently had a wrist replacement that went bad, that the prosthesis got broken, had to be removed, so I've got chronic pain from that. Also realized just recently that I was dealing with PTSD, which is post-traumatic stress disorder. I've been on narcotics for 42 years, which have progressively gotten heavier and heavier over the years, and one of the reasons for all the surgeries is because they kept telling me that, one more surgery will help the pain, we'll get rid of some of this pain for you. Nothing has helped except for the drugs. Became addicted to alcohol and drugs, and an underlying death wish, which I didn't even realize at the time. Did fast cars, boats, motorcycles, everything that I could possibly do. Didn't realize that, like I say, I was actually probably trying to kill myself at the time. Went down a 100-foot embankment backwards with a car, rolled over. Alcohol, drugs involved. Rolled a Jeep. Jeep landed on top of me, broke my pelvic, my collar, my shoulder bone. Intestines had to be repaired. I was in the hospital for 16 weeks. Really didn't expect me to live at the beginning. Again, alcohol and drugs. Fortunately for me, I've had a wife and family that have stuck with me for 42 years and really put up with a lot. You have to ask yourself if any of you would have put up with this like they did. But fortunately, they got me through it. My wife introduced me to a company called LifeWave, who make patches. Patches are for pain. They make patches for energy. Make patches for sleep, appetite control, and a patch why age to slow down the aging process. I was dragged to a meeting by my wife. I was patched for the pain in my wrist, which within probably minutes was gone. Realized then that there was another way other than just the drugs and the alcohol and the depression and everything else. But the pain, the chronic pain was causing. Got out of pain. The next thing I needed to work on was trying to get away from the drug addiction that I had. Fortunately for me, I contacted LifeWave and asked them if there was any of their patches that might help in this respect. They advised me to try the SP6, which is the appetite control. It might also help the cravings for the narcotics. Reduced my cravings probably about 40% after using the SP6 patch. And I was invited to La Jolla, California by the American Medical Journal to do a interview and special on LifeWave for PBS. At that time, by the founder, we were introduced to a new SP6 patch, which was actually tweaked and from the original SP6 patch. I started using that patch, and within probably 8 to 10 days, my craving for narcotics were gone completely. I finally got off the drugs, taking nothing at all for pain, and once I got out of that fog, I realized that I was dealing also with post-traumatic stress disorder, and I needed to address that, which I have done since that time. Also, with the patches, I was able to get off of all the sleeping narcotics that I have been on for 42 years. I started using the Silent Night patch. I no longer use any aids other than the patch to sleep with. I use the energy patches when you know, I get up in the morning and I'm feeling a little down, and you know, the post-traumatic stress disorder will do this to you, and the increase in energy that it gives me really helps the depression that I sometimes deal with from the post-traumatic stress disorder. So all the patches that they have, honestly, have helped me tremendously. It has totally changed my life. I no longer use drugs. I no longer have pain. I no longer have to use drugs to sleep. Like I say, the energy patches, the YH, I use the glutathione patch, which detoxes my body, gets all these nasty drugs and chemicals and everything that I've used for the last 42 years out of my body. So, like I say, everything that this company has to offer can help you. And also, if you go to my website, www.donniestory.com, there's information about all of these products on my website. There's also a video about the beginning of my fight with drugs and alcohol and how I've worked through that. And guys that are coming back from Iraq and Afghanistan that also are dealing with pain and stress from the post-traumatic stress disorder. You know, I think I can help you guys. I really can. I've suffered for 42 years with this, and I finally got a grab on it and realize how to deal with it without all the narcotics and the pain that goes along with it. I'd be more than happy to talk to any of you. My telephone number is 520-591-1741. If there's any other information that anybody would like regarding this product or anything that I've dealt with or my family has dealt with, please contact me. Thank you.